Hey, what's up, guys? This is Domination 1652, or Dom. Another YouTube video, another depressing story. uh, but this story, it's a long story. It it dates back to elementary school. One of the worst experiences of my life. I swear to gosh, I hated elementary school, middle school. I didn't really start liking school till high school for some reason. But today's story is about my second grade spelling teacher. Yes, my second grade spelling teacher. Worst teacher I've ever had. I will never forget his name. And I don't care if I say his real name, to be honest, because he's probably never going to watch this video. His name was Mr. Lopez. See, whenever I was a young lad in second grade, or even in middle school or in elementary, I wasn't a good speller. Like, I couldn't spell the simplest words to save my life. Like, this is how bad I was. I would get letters mixed up. I would get lowercase b and lowercase d confused. And I would spell best to dest. And he'll just be looking at me like I'm dumb. Well, so, the story begins. Second grade. Everything's going good. Rotating classes. It's the best until I hear rumors that we have a male teacher. Now, I don't know if it's just me or if this is true, but back in the day, if you heard you had a guy teacher, stuff was about to go down. For some reason, everybody in middle school or elementary does not like male teachers. Not until high school, it's pretty fair to have a male teacher. It's not that bad. It's like, oh, it's just another teacher. But in middle school and elementary, if you had a guy teacher, where I lived, something was wrong. The only guy teacher you had was in PE or a coach. But in my case, I had a spelling teacher, Mr. Lopez. So, how his class ran, he didn't really teach. He just gave us a worksheet, told us learn how to spell 10 words. And let's just say I wasn't on point. My grades, bad. I had like D's, C's. It looked like my progress reports were stuttering on D's, D's to C's, D's to C's. It was really bad. Sometimes I felt like I forgot to wear my special cap, if you know what I mean. But yeah, wasn't the smartest student back then. But this what made him the worst teacher. So, we'll take a test every Friday and try to spell the words. Now the messed up part is, I'm smart in my head. Street smart a little. See, he would have words all around his class. I would read the poster boards of inspiration, everything, and I would make sure to see if there's a word on the test that I have to spell. Well, basically, my ex back in second grade, and yes, I still remember her because she was horrible, snitched on me. Dominic is cheating on the spelling test. And I look at her like, are you supposed to be supporting me? But basically, she snitched on me. That was the end of the relationship. But elementary school, so funny. But basically, I got snitched on, and he said, Dominic, come up. Well, first he said, I'm gonna check his test because I never passed these tests. For some reason, I only passed one spelling test out of the whole year, and he just bumped me up a grade. But besides the fact, he would always check my test, and if I would have passed, something was up. Like, he was like, this kid's too stupid to pass. So, what happened was he checked my test, and for the first time, I got 100%. So, the next day, oh, good old Dominic Gomez walks in the room, and he says, come here. Class, stand up. Now, Dominic, spell me these 10 words. So, get this. Picture this in your mind. How old would I be? I'm not gonna waste time. Imagine little old me in front of the class having to spell words that I don't know, and I cheated off on the board. So, I spelled about 5 right, but the rest wrong, and I'm just looking humiliated. And yeah, it's just It was horrible. He did this to me like every week. He used to yell at me. It was really sad. And I wasn't telling my parents or my grandparents because, no, the teacher is always right. Like, come on. The teacher is not always right. They could be, I'm not even going to say the word, they could be buttheads. I'm at home. But, it's like, he was the worst teacher. He would always put me on blast and stuff. And I'm like, what did I do to you? Just because you came to school, just because you got a job that you don't like and you have to deal with it, doesn't mean that you take your anger out on Lil Dom. But basically, I failed every test in that class except one, and I somehow got bumped up to the 3rd grade. And guess what happened in 3rd grade? You don't take spelling no more. So guess what I said to Mr. Lopez? Peace. Never saw him again. If you're watching, Mr. Lopez, you suck. And yeah, this school took place in Wilson Elementary. Just want to throw it out there. If Mr. Lopez ever watches this video, you suck. But yeah, that was the worst teacher that I've ever had. Now I've had other teachers that I did not like, and if you want other videos on that, I would gladly make them, because I have no problem smack talking my teachers, to be honest, because they were lame. Like, I'm lame, but they were another level lame. But yeah, that was the story about the worst teacher I've ever had. And yes, it was in elementary school. To be honest, all my other teachers after that were pretty chill. They helped me if I needed help. But yeah, it's been another video from Dom, I guess. Remember, don't be a stalker, because nobody likes a stalker, and if you are, you're weird. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to watch more of my cringy content. If this video makes me dark, it's because I'm doing it at 7:58. I only have my room light on, and I have my light. There's no light outside, so it doesn't really make me seeable. And the only reason I'm wearing a hat is because my hair's messed up. But, a good video. Peace.